Hey yo, ya tu sabes community, what's going on? What's going on? It's your boy JTom Reactions. Today I'm reacting to Screwface. He just dropped Drake is officially hip hop's first Karen. Now I sat through a minute of this and I told myself, you know what? I don't want to go ahead and react to other reactors stuff. Um, but this one is warranted because he's bringing up some really good points. So before I get to Screwface, if you guys want to join the Yatu Sabes community, y'all can go ahead and press that button that's right here. Go ahead and press that button. All right. Also, the social medias, JTom Reactions. That's Instagram and X. Y'all can go ahead and join me on there. Also, hit that notification bell and also drop a comment. And basically, this is a let's talk about it segment because, again, he brings up valid points. And I believe, I'm going to talk about it as well as him. He's going to talk about it. And this is what I believe that this is what we need to do as a hip hop community. These are conversations that we need to have. So without further ado, Screwface. Go ahead, bro. Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's official. It is official. Drake, Aubrey Graham, Drizzy Drake is officially, if not the first, the biggest and most prolific Karen in the history of hip hop culture. Ladies
Facts.
and gentlemen, we got a semi little response or some things have came out from the Aubrey Graham versus UMG recordings lawsuit, and the things that have been came out. It's looking crazy for Drake. Before we get into this is more important than ever. Protect hip hop culture, ladies and gentlemen. We got the olive green joint. We got a bunch of different colors. Protect hip hop culture.
Hey, that merch is badass. I might get me one. That merch is badass. I like that shit. Continue, Screwface.
This is the new shirt that came from the Hip Hop is a Sport line. This is now more than merch. This is a mission statement. I made this more than just something to wear, but something to live by. Link is in the pinned comment. I'm sending personal thank you videos to everybody who purchases them in the next 11 days. That goes to show how important something like this is to me. I only do this for the most important ones. So, if you purchase one today or in the next 11 days, look out in your email because you might be seeing my mug in it. So, I've been reacting to Drake's, UMG's response to the defamation case and with Drake, and boy, did they catch a series of bodies in that response. So now we have some discoveries that have came out.
Facts. I also dropped a video talking about it too. Now, if you guys want me to continue talking about the shit, y'all can go ahead, drop a comment, and we can continue talking about this. I can go and I can go through and we can go through the document as well. The one that Drake just dropped and the one that UMG dropped a couple days ago. All right, so let's continue.
And showed what Drake has been requesting. And this goes to speak to why I talked about how this is setting a crazy precedent in hip hop. And let's get right into it. And we'll show you that Drake is wow. Wow. A stay is, so just pay attention. A stay is also warranted here because Drake has requested broad discovery going to all of his claims and allegations. These requests impose undue burden on UMG, particularly as discovery is likely to be rendered most moot upon resolution of motion to dismiss. So I think this might still be a part of UMG's motion to dismiss, but there's more stuff coming out as you go through the paperwork because it's really long. So they're basically saying in that first line, like, some of the things that Drake is asking for is going to become a burden to us. And it's probably going to be rendered moot. Like, it's not going to matter when this case is dismissed because this is a frivolous, stupid, unfounded, unbound case. And it's just really the ramblings of a spoiled child star who's not used to losing or not getting his way and has turned 100% Karen. And some of y'all might be like, bro, the things he was stay tuned, because you will not believe it. Hold on.
Now, don't click out of the video. Seriously, like this is really important because he's about to bring up a fact that a lot of people are still trying to come up with ways to make this lawsuit look valid. This lawsuit is not valid. Like he said, and I've been saying, and like a lot of YouTubers have been saying, and a lot of people have been saying, he looks like a spoiled brat. He looks like the person that, like I said in my last UMG video, he looks like the kid that plays basketball, brings his ball. Everybody's playing with his ball, and as soon as he loses, he grabs his ball and he says, I'm going home. Fuck you guys. That's what he looks like. He looks like a fucking spoiled brat. And that doesn't sit well with the real hip hop community. And for a lot of people that are trying to make this look like a good play on Drake's part, y'all got to look at yourselves. And then you have to look at why is it a good play? The only person that is benefiting from this is Drake. A lot of the artists that you guys follow, if you guys aren't just Drake fans, if you guys are hip hop fans, a lot of the artists that you guys like are not gonna benefit from this. And hip hop is gonna start being censored if this lawsuit goes through and if Drake wins. And just think about what a censored hip hop sounds like. You guys aren't gonna like it, and hip hop truly will be dead. Truly.
Drake's first set of requests consists of 18 items that would require costly collection and review of large swaths of hard copy and electronic data sets, contracts and agreements, and communications. What did you say? Contracts and agreements? Stick on that for a second. Because this and communications, Drake's request also seek production of confidential. So early, I know that word. Proprietary. Important.
Proprietary.
Very fundamentally important information. That's what proprietary means. Fundamentally and highly commercially sensitive documents, including all contracts between UMG and Kendrick Lamar. Read that again for the people who are trying to defend this weirdness.
For the people in the back that didn't hear, Drake requests also seek production of confidential, proprietary, and highly commercialized sensitive documents, including all contracts, every single contract between UMG and Kendrick Lamar. Documents showing the executive compensation structure and annual incentive plans for Interscope Chief Executive Officer John Janik for the past 5 years. Now, for you guys that don't understand, people make their contracts confidential for a reason. They don't want everybody to find out how much, number one, how much they make. This could be ammo for whenever Drake decides to go after Kendrick. He can attack Kendrick using these documents. Not only that, but this breaks any confidentiality between they can actually go in, and this basically breaks confidentiality rules. This is the freedom of an artist to it's basically the freedom of an artist. This is ridiculous, bro. So anytime an artist goes after somebody else, right? Let's just say Drake is making it okay by doing this. Drake is making it okay to go to take this person to court and ask for their contract. How is that okay? How is this okay? How is it okay?
Request seeks production of confidential, proprietary, that's the word, and highly commercially sensitive documents, including all contract between UMG and Kendrick Lamar. Before we go on any further, I told y'all. This is for the little man. Now Drake is really doing, it has nothing to do with the obvious that we're seeing. I'm so glad that you weirdos that were trying to defend this, I've showed your color. You ain't hip hop fans, bro. You ain't for protecting hip hop. Y'all Drake fans. That's not the same thing, nigga.
Nope.
So Drake is asking.
They're showing their fucking ass in this. Not their hands. They're showing their fucking ass in this shit. This is not for the little man. Like I said earlier in the video, this is to protect Drake. This is only benefiting Drake. And only Drake. This isn't benefiting anybody. This isn't benefiting any other person. And for the diss track community, yes, I'm going to say the diss track community, because a lot of people listen to hip hop for disses. That includes myself. I love whenever people just go back and forth and it's a battle, it's competitive. But this is gonna water down hip hop. And it's gonna make it okay to go and sue if Drake wins. I think Drake knew that he was gonna sue from the beginning. That's why he baited Drake. No, that's why he baited Kendrick throughout in the beginning, telling him what to say. So that way he has points to lay out in his fucking case. Let's continue. I feel like I talk way too much. Let's go.
Through this probe, this legal probe, and with this defamation case, is asking for the right to look at all of Kendrick Lamar's contracts.
I'm telling you.
Okay, so just think of
you.
what this possibly could mean going further. So essentially, now, if Drake goes through with this and this goes through, you have now set a legal precedent that a rapper, an artist, anybody can be in a rap battle or feel that somebody was insulted or defamed in a song, and then the court has to give up their contracts? Do y'all not see the slippery slope? How does this help anybody?
It doesn't.
The reason why contracts have to be confidential and stuff is big. Other artists being able to probe through other artists' contracts is not helping. What? What do you think that is for? You think that's to help people, or is that to use to negotiate to get more for that? Like, what are you? So, y'all are, to the people who are defending this, y'all are willing to just burn down.
Okay, Screwface isn't just talking as a YouTuber. He's talking as a hip hop artist. This motherfucker he's been through it. He's talking about, he's talking as a hip hop artist, as a battle rapper. This lawsuit makes it okay. This lawsuit makes it okay to go and sue somebody after a battle and asking for the person's contract and confidentiality. You see how this breaks so many fucking laws in America? Maybe it doesn't. It breaks the First Amendment, freedom. The first 5. We have freedom. Do you see how that breaks shit? This isn't okay. This is not okay.
Everything to save Drake, because this is not going to save Drake whether he wins or loses. The verdict is out. He a lame for this. He's never not going to be a lame for this, no matter what. Somehow Drake lost another battle after the actual rap battle. This is disgusting. Drake is essentially trying to flex his power as the person who he thinks he's bigger than. Drake is telling you right now, he thinks he's bigger than the program. Because not just hip hop. What kind of insane precedent are y'all trying to set, bro? So at this point now, if a rapper feels like he was made fun of too hard, even if he made fun of somebody else or requested to get made fun of, requested you, hey, yo, call me a PDF, then you call me a PDF, now I get to see a contract. What? Bro, y'all can't be serious, my nigga. Y'all just can't be serious. Y'all don't see the predatory nature of that? All y'all, I can't believe people are defending UMG over Drake. I know y'all are stupid, because to say that means that you're stupid and you're not paying attention to this, right? And you're trying to act like you're a logical person by saying that. But what you're doing is showing that you haven't actually been paying attention to this, and you're really just a Drake sword swallower. Because any human being who is on Drake's side.
Oh my God. That's the first one. That's the first time I hear that one. I've heard Glazer. I've heard Drake sword swallower. Oh my God. I've heard Nut Hugger. I've heard. Oh Lord. That was a good one. That was a good one. Continue, Screwface. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Have read through this and is on Drake's side and think this is positive for freedom of speech, freedom of artistic expression, the genre of rap, battle rap, art in itself. Just throw rap away. Art in itself, movies, everything. And contract confidentiality is up for stakes now? What's next? Do I get to see, does HIPAA not matter anymore if I think a doctor dissed me? What about that? Do I get to now see, is there no lawyer confidentiality because I feel like I got made fun of? What's next, my nigga? This is, wow. 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 Wow.
Facts. Wow. 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 This is why I wanted to do Screw. He brings up many valid points. I don't agree with anything that Drake has done dating back to fucking right after, I'm trying to remember. Nothing was the same. After Nothing Was the Same, I don't agree with anything that Drake has done. But this shit right here, that takes the fucking cake. That takes the fucking cake. It's crazy. It's fucking crazy. It's insane.
Wow, nigga. Wow. Wow. Let's keep going.
Wow.
That is Karen. You the feds, gang. You them boys. You them boys, Drake. You are 100% the police. You are police, nigga. I don't never talk about no mob. You are the feds, nigga. Yeah, show me all his paperwork. I need to see his paperwork. Speak to his manager face. You literally said, "Can I speak to your manager?" Including all contracts between you and.
Yeah, somebody make me a picture of Drake with a Karen hairdo. Because that's exactly what it is. That's exactly what the fuck that is. Is Drake asking to talk to the manager? It's the Karen hairdo. It's the let me talk to your manager hairdo. That's what Drake is. And it's embarrassing. It's fucking embarrassing.
MG and Kendrick Lamar, all contracts. Documents showing that ex- executive compensation structure and annual incentive plan for Interscope Chief Executive Office, John whatever, for the past 5 years. Oh my God. And Interscope's 2024 executive incentive metrics target. So basically, and profess used to determine annual incentive compensation, da 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 da. So you already withdrew one of your payola things because you know it was bush. iHeart settled, aka you lost because they didn't give you no money or give you anything else, and you thought they were doing something, and they weren't. Really, nigga? So now you, this is that person who just lost the video game and swears that his controller was broken. It doesn't matter if you show him that the receipt that you just bought the controller right before he got there. Like, no, there's no way. The only way you could beat me in this game, the only way is if my controller's broken because you're not good enough to beat me on your own merit. Wow. Wow. It gets worse and worse for this nigga. For the past 5 years, Drake appears poised to pursue further expansive discovery as he already served 4 third-party subpoenas. Nigga out here dropping subpoenas and talking about you on your new album, talking about who the real. That's why when that song I reacted to on his new album when he was talking about who the real gangsters are, is like not you, and you are never somebody who has the you don't even have the authority to speak on that. You don't have the right. Nobody. Drake, if you said somebody was a gangster.
This is disgusting. Let's just speak on that. I watched, I was, on my days off. I go and, I'm looking at videos trying to stay on top of this shit. I saw a video where apparently Drake was asking or was trying to sue Degrassi for not giving him the contract that he needs, or for killing off, or for shooting Wheelchair Jimmy. Because he wanted another contract where he didn't have to be in a fucking wheelchair. So you're basically destroying the creative art. Now Degrassi, I don't give I don't give them the flowers. I never liked that fucking show. But you're basically suing the producer because you don't like the role that you've been given. Now essentially you're doing the same shit. You're doing the same fucking shit. Now, in your new job, 15 years later, you have all these songs talking about you spray the gun, you do all this shit, you talk all this fucking shit, and then you do that. That's not gangsta. And you're an actor. You're being exposed for who the fuck you really are.
Nobody. That doesn't mean like. What are you talking about? If you no longer can be somebody who stamps niggas as gay. You're not, nigga. You're not. I don't care. Matter of fact, if you say someone's a gangster, I'm gonna be more lean on the side. It's like, if you cool with Drake, I mean, you feel me? If Drake saying that, then because Drake think what he doing is noble, so that nigga just can't. Yeah, nigga. Crazy, nigga. That nigga the boys for real. Just put the handcuffs on Kendrick, bro. Just someone give Drake a squad car. Yeah, let him give him some handcuffs. A stay should be granted because it will likely avoid the need of costly and time-consuming dismissal motion may significantly narrow, if not. Oh wait, what? Time-consuming discovery. Indeed, because of this disposition of the dismissal motion may significantly narrow, if not eliminated. The issue remains in this case proceeding with discovery while the motion is pending would waste parties would waste parties resources and would constitute an undue burden of defendant. Drake will not be prejudiced by a stay. Finally, a short delay in discovery. Okay, so basically, it boils down to Drake is requesting the legal paperwork. Now, there's going to be the worst. At this point, if you're defending this to Drake, you have already outed yourself as an OVO bot at this point, even if you're a real person. Like, that's why I said, even when you go back and look at Maul, somebody do me a favor. Just do me a favor. Go look at Maul's reaction to what J. Cole said on Clouds. Then go look at Maul's reaction, or go look at Maul's reaction to J. Cole's apology. Then go look at Maul's reaction of these lawsuits. And you'll quickly see the only way you can be someone who's defending this is to be as inconsistent as him, as just lying.
And that is facts. All you got to do, sorry to cut you off, Screwface, but all you really have to do is look at his name, OVO Maul. OVO Maul. The OVO is in his name. The owl is right next to his name. That's why I don't look at Maul as a good source. Maybe he's a good source for Drake content, but for anything else, I don't. I don't pay attention to that shit. It's just me.
mental gymnastics you're seeing. So anybody's like, well, he's just trying to see if they incentivized or they paid more. Wouldn't you do that if you're trying to see for payola? You can be trying to do whatever. The means doesn't outweigh the. I need to start recording these videos later in the day. The means don't outweigh the. What is the saying? All right, the way you got it doesn't justify what you were trying to get. Because throughout this whole thing, what Drake is doing is leaving legal landmines that, if are accepted and are stepped on, will detonate in the culture of hip hop and reverberate. Which it feels like Drake ain't even. It felt like Drake gonna be like, I don't really care about hip hop anymore. So let's look at some of these documents that Drake is requesting. All right. So, document request number 1. All contracts and agreements between you and Kendrick Lamar, his agent, or anyone working on his behalf, including all contracts and agreements reflecting your right to approve, reject, refuse, publish, edit, or veto publication of Kendrick Lamar's music. So not only does he want Kendrick Lamar's paperwork and his contracts, he wants anybody who even work with them. Bro, if you don't see this as bad, if you don't see the slippery slopes that Drake keeps creating, I don't need just matter of fact, if you a real protect hip hop person and you see anybody in the comment section trying to defend this, just comment below nicely, protect hip hop culture. Just comment below nicely. Just tell them nicely, protect hip hop culture. Cause we not even entertaining that anymore. Nah, you just, I bet you if I go to your Twitter, you got your banners Drake, you got an owl, and just get out of here, bro. Like I said, if Kendrick was doing this, I'd be on his head too. All documents and communications relating to your approval to, my God, imagine setting a legal precedent that if you feel like you were defamed in a rap battle that you egged on, you could now see the legal contracts of everybody, not just the person you battled.
You can. They're asking for everybody's fucking contract. Do you see that? Do you guys see that? You see how disgusting that is?
But anybody who works with them, that is literally predatory business. You can't do that, gang. You cannot do that, bro. All documents, and as somebody who's written contracts, as someone who signed contracts, bro, I'll be damned if a nigga get mad because another nigga dissed him, and since I worked with a company, now I gotta show you my. If you don't sit your whole ass down. Document 2, all documents and communications related to your approval to contest and publish record. Oh my God. Document 3, all communications involving Raymond, whatever, relating to recording image or video or promotion of any musical work. Oh my God. Nigga, anybody, I'm putting paperwork on all you bitches. That's what it said. All documents and communications relating to the payment and reimbursement of discretionary marketing funds of the benefit of Kendrick Lamar or any person working on his behalf. That's crazy. All documents and communications relating to any allegations, concern, complaints, reports, whether formal or informal, oral, written, made to you relating to payola violations regarding, even though you just tried to find the payola and couldn't find it with the other ones. That is, hold on. So that was 1 through 5. Here is 6 through 9. All documents of communication relating to any actions or contemplates actions you undertook, whatever. All this is goofy shit. Documents sufficient to...
Do y'all see? Look at this shit, man. Look how disgusting that is. Look at how Drake is not hip hop. And for anybody that tells you otherwise, because nobody tries to tell me otherwise. At least not here in Houston. Nobody If they tell you otherwise, you show them this video. Go on. I'm gonna leave the link in the description. Go show them this video. How is this hip hop? Drake's not hip hop. This is sick.
To your internal policies. So basically, we want everything. All documents and communications relating to February 2025's Grammy Awards relating to oh, so he really did put the Grammys in the paperwork. So Conan wasn't joking. Wait, was that? Oh no, that was yeah. No, so Conan went. Damn, he didn't say it at the Grammys, but what he said, we lawyered up. You got to be lawyered up if you say anything negative about Drake or you like Kendrick or you talk about Kendrick right now. Promote advertising, recorded images of Grammy, and all document regarding the content of archival footage. All documents of the Super Bowl. All right, bro, I'm done reading this. So basically, we was all right. Drake is carried out and has basically put paperwork on everybody who supported Kendrick openly. And you put the Super Bowl and you put the Grammys in it. Let me make sure there's nothing.
Y'all gotta. We really need to reevaluate. We really need to reevaluate the way that you need to do research on your rappers. You need to do research. Who's writing this shit? Because this right here shows you who Drake really is. And for 15 years, we've been fed bullshit. I'ma just say it like that. The only real song that I've heard, he might just get hit with the RICO. Because that's exactly what he did. You might just get hit with a RICO case. And I'm going to leave you guys with this. All right? We, as a hip-hop community, we need to continue following this shit. No matter how much fatigue you have, no matter how much Drake and Kendrick Lamar fatigue you have, this is something that you need to follow. Because after this lawsuit, this is gonna basically set what is gonna happen in the future. Do I need to repeat it? This is gonna set what is gonna happen to hip hop in the future. Because now what Drake is doing is allowing the courts to use hip hop lyrics. They're going to start being able to use hip hop lyrics to basically call people out in court. They're going to start being able to do this shit. And freedom of expression, freedom of artistic expression, this is going to not only just hit hip hop, it's going to hit all types of music. So that's why, to me, this doesn't sit right. It doesn't just sit right to me because of hip hop. It doesn't sit right to me because of the artistic expression. And it's gonna make it okay to take somebody to court for a battle. One that you provoked, one that you started. I'm out of here. If you guys want to be a part of the Ya Tu Sabes community, you guys know what to do. Hit this button. Hit this button right here. Go ahead and do that. Also, the social medias. All right. go ahead and follow me on the social medias. And if you guys want to send a donation, you guys don't have to. All right. But it's there just in case you do. JTom Reactions. That's the Cash App, that's the Instagram, and the X. If you guys want to do that. Screwface, good job, bro. You brought up valid points. Good shit. This has been your boy JTom Reactions. I'm out this bitch. Ya tu sabes. You already know. Let's fucking